It's very important that we put the right cap into the right post, because if I put this post, this cap in, and it's at the wrong angle, so it's coming off my pulley below, the cable's coming up, and it's over here, so now it's making the cable go off to a slant. That's not right. You want this to be straight up from the pulley that's on your cross arm, straight up to the top cap. That's another way you'll know that you have it in the right position. We're now getting ready to put in our top caps. You're going to notice that these top caps are welded. This piece of steel is welded to the top of this plate. You'll see that we have spacer brackets welded. They're just tack welded on there. But the part you don't see is underneath this plate here, at the very bottom, this piece of pipe is completely welded on the inside to this top cap, securing very good safety that won't come apart. Now, there are 2 rights and 2 left top caps. And the way you want to figure this out is the one that has the holes in it is the power unit bracket. That's the one you're going to be, we already know that's going to be at the right rear post. So that goes in just like this, and then you see that it has a straight cut right here. And then on this side, it has a 2-part cut to a point, and then it comes this direction. So what we want is we want the straight cuts being on the inside of the lift. So this one we know is going to go in this position here, and then our other one we want to be able to match it up so that it matches. That's going to be on the power unit end of the lift. And then over here for the other side of the lift, we're going to put it to where this is flat, bring this one up to it to where the 2 flats are together.
Now Tony showed you where the top caps are positioned, so I have the right top cap. All I really need to do is put it in the right direction. Again, my hole is straight in line with my pulley and my cable. If I were to put this in wrong, you would see how your cable would be crooked. And at this point, you will damage your lift if you operate it that way. So let's put it in right and not damage the lift. So we're going to set it in. We're straight up. We'll stick our cable up through. Now those nuts and washers we took off, we're going to put them back on. And where we want to start is just flush nut both nuts. So that's our starting point right there. Both nuts are on 100%. The bolt is flush with the top of the second nut. The washer's on the bottom. Okay, now we're on the passenger side front. Again, the proper top cap was laid out, so I'm putting it in position. Again, making sure that my hole for my cable is directly in line with the sheave that the cable's coming around, so there's no twist or bend in the cable. Feeding the cable up through. Washer. 2 nuts, again to the starting part where we just flush nut both nuts. And you will see later in the video where when we make adjustments that this will change. But this is our starting point.